You know, I don't often do this, but I gotta say, I got something I gotta say. I definitely gotta say it, man, because I was thinking about this earlier. I just went to the doctor's office, right? And my doctor gave me some good news about my health. And it's striving me to do better. It's motivating me. He's probably one of the two best doctors I've ever had. Let me talk about this and a couple other things. This is DJ Wolf Live. All right, guys. Let me go ahead and start with this. Now, I just came from the doctors, right? And my doctor told me about 2 months ago. He's a relatively new doctor. This doctor, I hadn't had that long for a couple months. And young guy, afternoon. Very well known, seem to know his stuff. Now, my blood pressure was 170 over 90. It was very high. I was stressing out. I was dealing with my family emergency up in Ohio. It's ongoing as far as I'm concerned. And I wasn't taking my meds like I should have been. I wasn't taking them almost at all. I was really non-void. I started eating a little unhealthy. I was gaining weight. I told you guys I was stressing. I was stressing big time. And he said I was very much borderline to a point where I was almost full-blown diabetic. That wouldn't be good. Fast forward 2 months later, after I had, and this was for my other stuff too, in terms of my allergies as well. So he gave me a medication for that. Fast forward 2 months later, I'm not coughing as much. Matter of fact, not even close. I'm still taking my meds like I'm supposed to, daily. He gave me 3 different medications I had to take, or really 4. Been on it. Blood pressure went from 170 back 2 months ago down to 123. I was shocked. I was like, whoa, that is the lowest it's been in a long time. I was shocked. And it's just a matter of staying on your meds. That's all. And not stressing about bullshit. Because I said 2 months ago, I said, I'm going to stop all that stressing about BS. Especially when your family try to push you into it. Because that's actually what was going on at the time. I was being so stressed out at the time with my family, my folks, man. Really, not with both my parents, but with my moms and them up there, my siblings. That's what was actually going on at the time, man. I was stressing like you wouldn't believe. I really was. And the thing of it was, that it got to a point where I was like, you know what? I'm done talking to y'all. I'm going to cut y'all for a while because y'all want to act right. Y'all want to collaborate like we're supposed to as a family and want to talk a lot of mess to me. I said, forget it. I'm done. I'm done with the bullshit. And I'm glad I did that. I'm glad I cut all that mess off because it was getting to me. It was affecting my health for the worse, not for the better. So he told me my sugar level was way down, which is good. And I'm gonna keep up on that because I'm trying to cut out all sugars altogether. Sugar don't do really, and I find out more and more, salt and sugar are the 2 biggest contributors to high blood pressure and diabetes and kidney failure. All of that. Because it puts a stress on your body. And the weight with the compound sugar and the fats add up. It adds excessive weight you don't even need. I should go back this way. That's what I should have done anyway. Take me right back to the house. I'm going this way. I should be going. Yep. It adds on a lot of pounds you don't need, man. Oh, come on. Really? Yeah, it just went that way. And, I'm so glad I got this doctor. This doctor is probably one of the top 2 doctors I've ever had. I can honestly say that with impunity, because this is a doctor like myself, is a family man. You know, he cares about his people, man. He cares about his patients. He's a very nurturing doctor. You don't need doctors who well, put it like this. That's the kind of doctor, because see, the doctor had at the hospital facility I went to before at another location. The guy wasn't African American. He wasn't African. He wasn't of African descent at all. And I found out, and I talked to an African doctor, a black doctor at the same hospital I'm going to now, that told me that the guy at the other hospital that I had before this guy, that the other guy who was he was of Middle East descent. No offense to him because he's Middle East. It was the fact that he just didn't give a damn. He really didn't. And because he told me a lie. The guy told me straight up about having your prostate checked. He said, you don't have to check to get checked to 50. But why not go to the other location at the other facility, the same associated facility, where the other doctor, who happened to be black, told me that guy's lying. And he was. My brother-in-law actually had prostate cancer at the age of 47. Okay? And you should get checked out at least when you're in your early 40s. Hell, in some cases you might get checked out a lot younger than that. Because I've heard stories about younger guys having prostate cancer. It does happen. You know, a lot. You know? And a lot of guys have it before they're 50. And I usually get checked anyway. My prostate's been, thank God, it's been in pretty good shape for the most part. I don't eat a whole lot of junk. I eat more and more fibers now than ever before the last couple of years. I stopped eating all that junk. I mean, as African Americans, we tend to eat a lot of junk anyway. You know, fried chicken, you know, and hog maws. We like eating a lot of bread and sandwiches and shit. Fried foods and, you know, French fries and all that stuff. Man, y'all gotta cut this mess out, man. That's what's killing us. Bad food choices. Outside of everything else, bad food choices will kill you just as quick as anything else. Even when you're young. Believe it or not. It does. I'm living proof of that. That you can get up off that stuff when you got time to do it. And I'll be honest with you guys, I don't even get as hungry as I used to. It's not that I don't eat. To be honest, it's not that I don't eat, because I do eat. Oh yeah, that's another thing. Doctor said I only gained a pound in the last 2 months, which is good, because I've been working at it. But I got to lose more weight. You know, I got to get back to where I was. I'm not as bad as I have been. I was in much worse shape than this 2.5 years ago. Now, 2.5 years ago, to be honest, had I not decided to go on the diet plan, the diet plan I initially went on, which was Nutrisystems, had I not went on that in the first place, I would have had some major problems. It probably would have killed me. Because I had a bad reaction to eating some one night back in May of 2017. And I'm telling you right now, I was in such bad pain that night. I swear, I think I was about to get taken out right out. I think I was about to get taken right out of here for good. Real talk. I can honestly say that. I mean, I had never felt a pain like that before in my life, man. I really thought I was going to die that night. I ain't gonna lie. And I swore to the high heavens, man. I said, Lord, if you can get rid of this pain, if you can get me past this pain tonight, man, I ain't never going back to eating like I did ever again like that. And I meant what I said, never again. I ain't gonna be eating like that. And I was eating like crazy. And I was just, at the time I was losing a little weight. My wife and I started walking around the neighborhoods, you know, started taking long walks, 45-minute walks, and it helped. But then I wasn't eating right at the time either. But then after I did that in May, and I went on Nutrisystems at the end of the month, that May, we started continuing our walks, and I lost weight. I lost 20 pounds just off of Nutrisystems. And then I went to started going to the gym, and then I started losing a little bit more weight. Then with the Persona doctors, I lost even more weight after I was going to the gym. And I was going to the gym like 4 or 5 days a week. Go Persona doctors by every month or so. Pounds was dropping. Before the end of the year, I lost like 60 pounds. I ain't never lost that much weight in my life, man. My other doctor, before I started back going to Kaiser, man, he was blown away. He was like, and this is the guy, he started me off. This was 2016, because he told me, he said, dude, you better do what you can, man. Get this weight off you, man. He told me that straight up. Best advice I ever got from any doctor. I mean, but a lot of doctors say it anyway, but it got to be, but I listened to him. And I listened to him with an emotional heart, that I had at the time, because I was like, man, I was in bad shape. And I think the same day I cut myself or something. That's why I ended up going back over there, man. But I wasn't doing right. I was very depressed. I was feeling all kinds of depression and stuff at the time. I was like, man, things just wasn't going right at all. But I had to take his advice. That's where the ball started rolling when I started talking to that guy. And this guy's kind of continuing the same tradition, the doctor I got now. He's a great doctor. And I told him, I said, dude, I appreciate you. Thank you, man. I meant what I said, I appreciate you. Because we have to listen to our bodies, y'all. We got to. All this chips and dips and cookies and crackers and shit. I don't eat that mess, man. We had a church woman, friend of ours, come to our house. She brought a grandbaby a few years ago. Adorable kid. She's still adorable. And she came and said, y'all ain't got no cookies, no crackers. Dang. I said, yeah, that's how I stay healthy. That's how I'm able to lose the weight and keep the weight off. At the time. I did. I was down to 226, man. From at the time when I started Persona, it was like 250 something. And it really, honestly, it was as different as night and day. My weight loss had dropped significantly, where people everywhere noticed that I dropped weight. Family, everybody was shocked. Wow, you dropped a lot of weight. And my dad was like, dang, you look good, bro. I said, shit. I want to get back to that feeling again. Don't y'all want to get back to that feeling? I know y'all do. Seriously. I got to get back to that, but I'm ready to keep it off this time. I've learned in the last 2 years that it don't take much to satisfy hunger. You know what I really love eating? One of my favorite foods right now, no joke, Caesar salad. That's with or without chickens. If you make the Caesar salad up right, it's off the hook. Real talk. That Caesar salad be talking to you. I had something, I ain't have it today though. I had it yesterday. And it wasn't even a whole big old thing of it. But it was just enough to cover, to satisfy my hunger. In the morning, I eat a protein bar and a fruit cup. Or I eat a apple. Like this morning, I had an apple and 3 pieces of sausage. Turkey sausage. 100 calories. Just the sausage alone. Apple might be 75 to 100 calories. That's 200 calories. That's what you need. We overdo it. We overdo a lot of the stuff that we eat, man. We just go nuts. That's our biggest problem as African Americans. We eat too much garbage. Seriously. We eat a lot more than we need to be eating as far as junk. We eat way more junk than we should be eating at all. We got to cut that mess out. I'm telling you. For your health, for the sake of your children and grandchildren, cut that mess out. Stop eating all that fatty stuff. Y'all know y'all can do better than that, man. Come on. But no. Many of us want to choose to eat junk food because we figure, it's cheaper. And I can't afford to eat salad. Yes, you can. You can buy a big old bag of salad and eat it for 4 days. If you eat it right. 4 to 5 days. You can buy a little, with the chicken, you can buy a whole chicken for $5. You do it right, it lasts you a week. If you eat a pig, you don't overeat it. We got to learn to moderate our foods, man. And until we learn that, man, you're going to be in a world of hurt. All right, guys. Well, I'm going to get back on my plan this weekend. I'm going back to Persona to go check it out. But in any case, I will keep you updated and posted and motivate you like I'm trying to motivate myself. All right, guys, that's all I got. This is DJ Wolf. I'm out.